Good afternoon, one and all. I'm Anthony Hudson. We're live from Perth.
You're with us today for a pre-season match
Between the Blues and Western Australia.
If you've had your fill of cricket for the summer, it's finally time for some footy. Two teams with plenty of interest around them get an opportunity to see where they're at as we look ahead to the premiership season.
Now it's time for the players to take to the field. I'm joined by Daniel Harford. Great to have you along, Harf. How do you see this one unfolding?
Good to be here, Hutto. I've tipped the Blues. If in doubt, go with the home team. If this match was played at a neutral venue, I think you'd have to toss a coin.
Thanks for that, Harf.
The umpire and the two captains are ready for the toss.
No one will jump to conclusions whatever happens today, but both sides have said they're treating this as a full dress rehearsal.
All systems go for what should be a beauty. Gawn wins the first tap. Rao doing the grunt work.
Who's got the wheels?
Dacos in no man's land. Butters.
Time to turn on the Jets. The benefit of the doubt does not apply here.
Oh, come on. That is harsh, umpire.
That's a useful ball. Taylor just had to get it out. Clark.
Cripps takes a beauty. Normally delivers.
Baker.
Works hard to present. The kick was misdirected.
What's he got on offer? Spearing pass.
Good thinking and good execution too.
They've opened them up here.
Lays it off. Butters.
He's lost it when one tackle just won't do. Dangerfield. Going at his first, and he's got it.
It doesn't matter who you are. It's always good to get an early one on the board.
The Blues on the board early. Gawn wins the hit out. Rao, they'll need to limit his influence. King getting their handball game going. Butters gathers on the half volley. Look at him go. To no one in particular, and we'll have a throw in.
The Blues have had a few easy clearance wins already because they're opening up space that the opposition's allowing them to run into.
Who can get the clearance? Dacos. Gawn going flat chat. Dangerfield. Stripped of the footy. Just shoveled it out. Darcy. He's missed. The tackle affected the kick.
They did well to construct that shot at goal, but the inability to convert really let them down.
Looking for a quick transition.
Broad has found some space. Good work rate. That's a quality hand pass. Taylor thought his way through it. Pickett with a chance to run. Warner doesn't often waste it. Stewart wins it back. Great mark. Neat little stab kick. Darcy working hard and presenting well. McCluggage dangerous to leave on his own. Can anyone get to the drop zone? Good disciplined defence. Warner, Hogan. That hand pass was telegraphed. Taylor one step ahead. Barris honours the lead. Dishes it off. Towards the boundary line. Superb kick. His field kicking is normally first rate. Well played. Tidy ball. Alarm bells are ringing. Cripps pokes it into the pocket.
Sinclair takes an excellent grab. The ump calls play on. They're on point so far. Richards pushes into space and receives the footy.
Searching kick. Stewart can keep it moving. What can they generate? Lob got a fist in. Warner, he's been dispossessed.
Run down, great chase.
He's having a word with the umpire and he may just have a point.
Going for territory. This is good ball movement. The Blues look well drilled. McCluggage has marked in front of goal.
Relatively straightforward kick, but that's easy to say from here.
For a 3-goal game, it's there. They've pinched a break.
The Blues have had a great start. Their energy is terrific. They're moving the ball well and hitting the scoreboard.
The Blues already look like they're going to be hard to beat. Bontempelli, he'll work all day. Richards farms it out. Rao takes the hand pass, comes free in the tackle. Georgiades, Warner, Cornelio. He's been accosted. Sloppy disposal and a turnover. Cripps, he's been busy so far. Stewart read that well. What's he got on offer? He's made a bright start. And that's a letdown. Goes laterally. Quality delivery by foot. Clever kick. Stewart, they just keep kicking it back to him. Probing ball.
It's amounted to nothing.
Blasts away. He's hit up the lead. Great play. Cameron is in the clear and marks uncontested.
If he can nail this first shot at goal, he might just be in for a big day.
Is that going out on the full? No, we're behind. And maybe that'll turn out to be handy later on.
That would have really helped them get their teeth into this match. They've been second best so far.
Stewart to bring it in. Clark couldn't quite. Rao under pressure. Smith running in support. Had some assistance. Butters. The Blues are good with their hands. Cornelio runs onto it. Lob. Throws it on the boot. Holmes outbodied his opponent and took a ripper. Crosses the paint. McCluggage is the man on the spot and he's marked.
This, to make a good start, a very good one.
Drop punt. That'll be a goal. Never in doubt.
He managed to find some space and he was never going to have a problem converting from there.
The Blues by 18. The big men fly. Rao. Gunston, can he force his way through? Had to get it out. Smith, little one off the ground. Cameron gets to it first. He picked his pocket. That might have been dropping the ball. WA have won it back. That's well played. He's made a hot start to this match. Archie runs onto it and can drive them into attack. Rivers, good build-up. They need a spark. Sinclair doing what he does best. Norton, one behind only.
You can't blame the midfielders for dropping their heads after that.
Stewart to bring it back in. O'Meara comes over the top and holds on. Cornelio has it within range.
It's only early, but you feel like this is an important kick.
Goes at goal, and that is an opportunity gone begging.
They're doing plenty right, just not putting it on the scoreboard.
Looking to get it forward quickly. Battle just about had enough time for a cup of tea. The Blues have started well. McCluggage in the clear. What's he got on offer? You can see their confidence growing. Dacos, that one was always his. WA have to force a contest.
That's a shank.
It's a waste of a promising build-up.
Cameron on a lead. Long ball in. Wiedering showing why he's such a good defender. Taking time to assess the options. The Blues are out of trouble. They've had the better of the contest to this point. The interchange bench might be calling after that blue. WA looking shaky early. Cameron has charged into space. Rivers, Hill, that's good work rate. Keeps it low. Norton, all on his own.
Someone went to sleep defensively, and I suspect the price will be 6 points.
Is this their first goal? He's got it. And maybe this will kickstart them.
They've looked to the likely source to provide a spark, and he's done just that.
It's only early, I know, but that was a much-needed goal to establish a foothold in this match. Rao, a bit of a panicked handball. Bontempelli, he's got the skill, he's got the composure, he's got the result.
That's a great way to open your account. His confidence will be sky high.
The Blues making all the running early. Gawn smashes it out of there. Rao, Clark in the centre square. Can he impose himself on the match?
Bouncing ball.
Pickett, Clark threw himself at it. Gets the kick away. Sherry saves the day. The Blues are playing some great footy. Merritt got to the right position and hung on. That's not ideal. O'Meara mops that one up. Kicks laterally. Anyone's ball.
It's a good old-fashioned coat hanger.
Can he find a teammate? It's a bad mistake. Inside 50 with the kick. The Blues have set down a marker and they're going to be hard to beat as the players retreat to their huddles.
What's happening down there, Gary?
WA found themselves on the wrong side of the clearance count in the first quarter, and it's a key reason why they're behind on the scoreboard. They need their key ball winners to bring a harder edge and at least break even in the clearances.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway. Good ruck work. Rao. It's a tough game. They've bottled it up. Gawn slaps it out, showing real strength. Can't afford to give it back in the corridor.
He was doing some holding.
Searching kick. They're moving the footy well here. They'll bide their time. O'Meara has found some space. Can he be the fire starter? Hill
On centre wing is marked.
Stewart cuts them off yet again. They'll take the patient approach. Lobb leads his opponent.
Neat little worm burner.
Baker, the Blues, guarding the corridor. Barris, that's a useful ball. Good thinking and good execution too. Who's at home? Hogan demanded the footy and got it.
He's not on the board yet. That should change here.
This deserves a goal, but he's put it the wrong side of the stick.
If they lose this match, bad kicking at goal will be the #1 reason.
Goes long from the kick in. Darcy has got loose. What's he got on offer? Doesn't often waste it. Butters, dangerous to leave on his own. Looking for two in a row. Dangerfield has a vice-like grip.
The Blues have certainly looked a better side. They'll be hard to catch.
Drop punt and he has put it away.
The Blues are building on their impressive first quarter. They've got their tails right up.
WA are stuck in second gear. That would want to change pretty quickly. Gunston has had his measure today. Rao, Dacos, Sarong wins the hard ball. They've put themselves under pressure. Gets his kick despite the heat. Butters. He's a quality finisher, and that's more evidence.
WA are on the ropes. They need a spark before this one gets away from them.
The Blues have had a great patch. Gunston.
It's a masterclass in ruck work.
Rao, Dacos, McCluggage, Bontempelli. Goes very wide. Punched away. Humphries. And they're out of trouble. Dacos takes an excellent grab. The Blues are playing like winners. He's hit up the lead.
To really stamp some authority on this match.
McCluggage, you know what's coming. He punches it through and they are flying.
That's what happens when you leave players in space inside 50. It's going to hurt you on the scoreboard.
It's not over yet, but it might be soon. The two big men do battle. Under pressure. Cripps desperate to win it back. They cannot keep him quiet. Clark is hard to beat one-on-one. Umpire says come for a walk.
Would be an understatement to say they need this.
Clark rams it home.
They've halted the momentum and not before time. But they've got to start winning more clearances or their task will be too difficult.
It's an understatement to say they needed that one. The big men fly. Warner, Cripps, they'll sweep this ball forward. Clark takes the hand pass. He's gone. That's an ugly kick. It'll be lucky to score. It does, but only just.
That would have been a team lifting goal, but it'll have the opposite effect if it goes down the other end for a major.
Sinclair, not in the mood for short passing. No one could mark. Baker wins it back. They desperately need this. Jackson, right spot, right time. In he goes.
Sometimes taking these half chances can make all the difference.
He hasn't hit the scoreboard yet. He has now.
They're much more potent when he's clunking marks and kicking goals.
WA with two on the bounce. Gunston, he's worth his weight in gold. Rao, that sloppy play and it could come back to bite. They could be vulnerable here. What's he got on offer? That might attract a pack. Green gets to the front spot and can line them up. He's been quiet. The kick is a poor one. Handball off was good. Quality delivery by foot. Lowers the eyes. Well played. Bolton just trying to get it forward under pressure. Battle is there in defence. Goes long. Gunston. He's outmarked two of them. Greg Williams would have been proud of that one. Dacos. He's besieged. They want ball, but they're not going to get it. Gorn is teaching him a lesson. Rao, the whistle's gone, and I think it's for an illegal shepherd. Clever kick. WA having a great patch. Takes the short option. Jackson, that's good work rate. And that'll be 50. Undisciplined play.
His last shot found the middle. Can he double his money?
Big chance here. They need it, but he's missed.
Lucky he's not the kind to be easily deterred.
Sinclair tasked with the kick in. Turnover. That could be a painful mistake. Broad. That's great footy. Can he finish it off?
He's 1 from 1 so far.
He struck it well. It'll go close. He's missed it.
Some good work to create that shot on goal, but unfortunately, the finish let them down.
Goes long and direct. Dangerfield. He's taken a beauty. WA might need plan B soon. Clark says thank you very much. Spud Frawley would have loved that one. Butters. Merit to no one in particular. Who can run onto this and pump it forward? He's got support. The umpire waves them on. Well done. Hardwick wins it back. Great mark. Smith has charged into space. Kicks to a contest. Butters! That one was always his.
What's he got on offer?
Holds it up, waiting for an option to present.
They've moved it well and given themselves a good look here.
These half chances can often be the difference.
That's close. He liked it off the boot, but he's not a great judge.
The way they've kicked a goal today, you wouldn't have been surprised if that had gone through too.
They've set up well for the kick-in.
Warner can keep it moving. Good-looking kick. Archie with a chance to run. Lob on a lead. Goes laterally. Baker works hard to present. WA having a purple patch. Stewart again with a superior judgment. Going for territory. Green has got off the chain.
Tidy ball. Richards read it well and claims the mark.
This is what he gets paid to do, kick these goals.
Richards, he's been off the boil so far, but that'll make him feel better.
There's probably not a lot the defender could have done there. Sometimes you've just got to take your medicine.
The Blues with a steadying goal.
Which way will it bounce? Gunston, a bit of a panicked handball. Sarong lines them up, makes good contact and puts it through.
Defence isn't just the thing that keeps the neighbour's dog out. This team's got a few too many downhill skiers for my liking.
The Blues can sense a soft kill here. O'Meara, Cripps, comes free in the tackle. He's not one to take a backward step. Archie, great body work. They desperately need a goal. That's a fine mark in the back pocket, and they might have dodged a bullet. They're playing with purpose and poise. The kick is precise. Got a little time here. Can he hit a target? Honours the lead. Plays the percentages. Gunston takes a beauty. They're irrepressible at the moment. That's a good option, and this looks promising. Half-time is upon us, and this one is threatening to be a blowout.
It's time for some observations from Gary Lyon.
WA will be looking to improve their kicking efficiency and the quality of their forward 50 entries. They're getting their hands on the ball, but they're turning it over too frequently. It's all well and good to win the footy, but it's not a lot of use if you keep giving it back.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway.
Same old, same old. Sarong farms it out. Who's got the wheels? Butters, Gunston.
Run down, great chase.
Took too long there and coughs up what could have been a shot on goal.
Smith read it well. The aerialist will battle for this ball. McCluggage marks inside 50 and can have a shot.
He hasn't looked like missing so far, so I'll back him in here.
He's given it a tug and missed.
That could have just about put it out of their reach.
They've set up well for the kick-in. Taylor with a chance to relieve the pressure. That's a useful ball. Archie makes position. They need a goal, but it's at the wrong end. Look at the space he's got to work with. Bolton. They're breaking down across half forward. What's he got on offer? You can see their confidence growing. Gawn has a vice-like grip. That's skillful. Dangerfield. This is a big opportunity. Penetrating ball. Dacos has bobbed up.
To put the icing on the cake.
They get full value for a deep entry.
WA aren't looking like it at the moment. They simply aren't coping with the pressure.
The Blues are absolutely airborne at the moment.
Gorn
Could do this with his eyes closed.
Sarong.
It would be a hard umpire who would ping him for that.
Gorn is giving him a bath.
A bit of illegal shepherding going on, and the umpires awake to it.
Cameron has found some space. Hill, searching kick. This is good ball movement.
He's run through the protected zone, and that'll be 50.
I'll back him to drive this right through the high diddle-diddle.
In he goes. Must goal. He misses. Can you believe that?
There's 5 points gone begging.
Sinclair tasked with the kick in. Good work rate. The Blues are playing some great footy. Warner judged the flight well. Just has to hit a target. Waterman is hard to beat one-on-one.
The Tide's well and truly against them. This is a must.
He hasn't had much influence. Can he kick a goal? No. That's ended up taking the behind post.
Normally delivers. Cameron comes over the top and holds on. Needs that to come back, and it does.
That's a great reward for work ethic. He deserved that goal.
WA are just hanging in there, but they need to string some goals together. Warner takes the logical option. O'Meara
That's not like him.
can't afford to give it back in the corridor. Inside 50 with the kick. It's come unstuck. Probing ball. Cameron didn't need to be asked twice. Lob, he won't be happy with that one. Crunching tackle. They're going nowhere and will have a stoppage near the centre. Gorn
Continues to have his way.
Bontempelli. Lob runs onto it. It's hard to find a winner for them today. Sarong takes an excellent grab. Clever kick. It's eluded him. Georgiades gets to it first. Bolton, great hands there.
Is anyone home?
This ought to end in a goal. Clark, he's everywhere at the moment. Punched away. Waterman, desperate defence. The coach will start pulling out hair in a minute. That's an adventurous kick. Richards always look likely. Doesn't often waste it. Good thinking and good execution too. King, no one's gone near him, and he could make them pay.
Poor defence leaving him on his own, and now you'd imagine he'll make them pay.
That's not going to come back. It wasn't his best effort.
They did well to construct that shot at goal, but the inability to convert really let them down.
Looking for a quick transition.
Quality delivery by foot. A chance to clear now. Baker needs a good decision.
Complete commitment.
Attracted a crowd. He's struggled to make an impact to this point. Baker, the Blues, guarding the corridor. Merritt read that one like a book. What's he got on offer? He doesn't waste many. Richards, dangerous to leave on his own. Goes long. Smith had his name written all over it.
This deserves a goal. Should be a goal.
Drop punt looks good. He's got it.
If they keep getting this kind of supply, the scoreboard's going to get real ugly.
WA are on the canvas. Gorn
Has had his measure today.
Bontempelli, can he get it out? That's well played. He's had little impact so far. Battle gets back and should be able to see off the danger. Wiedering, Richards got the handball away. Anyone's ball. Merritt charges onto it. Through the centre square he goes. We're watching a very good side here. He's been quiet. Holmes.
Easy decision. The tackle was above the shoulders.
WA are chasing tail, and the kick inside 50 lets them down. Tidy ball. O'Meara can keep it moving. And they're away. What can they muster from the back half? O'Meara, Bolton. That's symptomatic of their day. Out of the congestion. Gunston. They need a spark. The kick was centimetre perfect. They've got to get a wriggle on. He's hit up the lead. Ignoring the corridor for now. Humphreys. This is good footy. Bolton. WA have been out of sorts. Butters reads the ball so well. Gives it everything. Smith got to the right position and hung on. He sends them inside for the 4th time. Gunston. He's in trouble. That must be incorrect disposal.
It's a bad feeling when you know you've been done cold.
Clark lays it off. Broad. It's a tough game. The fans will be happy to see this. Gone. Caught napping in a dangerous spot.
His annoyance can only be with himself for a lack of awareness.
Alarm bells are ringing. What's he got on offer?
One of their key markers has been how well they've shared the load. That list of goal kickers might be about to get a new name.
It's a thumping kick, but it's off target, a minor score.
I think he was within his rights to have a crack from there, even though he'll be disappointed with the result.
Trying to catch them out. Tumbles a punt towards the boundary line. Taylor pushes into space and receives the footy. Humphreys with a chance to run. That's a good option, and this looks promising. Archie gets in the way. Neat little worm burner. Clark on centre wing is marked. Waterman in the clear. They've worked it well. How's the entry? Gone! Wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. WA forcing them out wide. He needed a cleaner pair of hands. Clark, a bit of friendly fire. Handballs it to nobody. Sloppy disposal and a turnover. Bontempelli with the intercept mark. 3/4 time, and this one is almost decided. One team very good today, and the other certainly below their best. Time to check in with Gary.
WA are having a go, but they just can't get any fluency with their ball movement. They've been stagnant and predictable, and it's made for a difficult day for their forwards. I think their fans would welcome a change in strategy. You might as well lose by 10 goals as 10 points.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary. Gone. It's a masterclass in ruck work. Rao. O'Meara affects the turnover. Smith wins it back. Great mark. You can see their confidence growing. Dacos had some assistance. Butters running in support to no one in particular. Cornelio saw that coming. Clark outbodied his opponent and took a ripper. They desperately need a goal. It's a poor entry. A waste, really. Searching kick. Dacos makes position. What's he got on offer? The Blues are playing some great footy. WA on the ball now. Not a lot of positives today. Smith in the right spot at the right time. Butters. Waterman mops that one up. Hasn't seen a lot of it. The sprint is on. Bolton only knows one way. Gets his kick despite the heat. Battle gathers. Holmes farms it out. Rao is cool under pressure. Stewart with time. They should have been going forward. Now they'll have to defend. Wiedering continues to be a thorn in their side. Can anyone get to the drop zone? Lob went bang. A bit of a panicked handball. In no man's land. O'Meara gets back and should repel. Superb kick. That's a useful ball. Archie has found some space. I've liked his game today. Hardwick, we've seen that before. Waterman, he's kicked a goal.
Better ball movement on that occasion allowed them to open up that opportunity in front of goal, and they've got full reward for it.
That goal hinted at what might have been. Rao, Bontempelli takes the hand pass. Through the centre square he goes. Not his best. Barris ensures there's no second chance. Can he hit a target? Taylor, that's good work rate. Normally delivers. Humphries has found some space. Careful with the kick. WA are out of trouble. Clark marks on centre wing. He's been prolific. They're moving the footy well here. It's hard to find a winner for them today. Rivers cannot be deterred. They desperately need this. Sinclair read it like good defenders do. Can he find a teammate? McCluggage, great body work. That might attract a pack. That's an impressive mark. The Blues looking ominous. Butters, strong grab. This will be his 5th inside 50. Gone. They've worked it well.
I reckon someone got caught ball watching then. You've got to be switched on at all times.
He hasn't hit the scoreboard yet. He has now.
Well, you have to expect it's going to bite you at some stage when you keep giving good players space inside 50.
The Blues are looking irresistible. Gawn has been dominant in the ruck. Rao. They've given it back. A good kick here and they'll be in business. Ball to be won on centre wing. Cameron, all on his own. They need a mark. Who's front and centre? Wiedering, great smother. Norton, an ever-present threat. Throws it on the boot, and that's a goal.
It hasn't been his best day, but he's still found ways to impact the match.
They've pulled one back, but they need plenty more where that came from. Gawn.
This is getting monotonous.
Rao. Dacos. In the right spot. Bontempelli.
He had prior opportunity.
That's what happens when you find yourself in two minds.
Well-weighted kick. Good work rate. Some indirect ball movement here. Georgiades working hard and presenting well. Honours the lead. What's he got on offer? Humphries doesn't often waste it. Clark. Harassed into an error. Hardwick will bail his team out again. Delivers a long ball. Hits the deck. Missed opportunity. Smith. Bolton has it now on centre wing. He's wrapped up.
When one tackle just won't do. He seemed completely unaware of the company he had.
You've got to be quicker than that.
They're well drilled. Can't take it. Humphries desperate to win it back. Cripps. Quality delivery by foot.
Tries a safe ball.
They could almost have raffled it. Hill on a lead. Good hands. That'll work. Has he got enough on it? Sinclair
is proving hard to pass. Gets it to safety.
That's smart play, really. There's no point taking unnecessary risks.
Danger here. He had one job and he made a meal of it. Tidy ball. They've got a problem now. Can he be the fire starter? Wiedering showing why he's such a good defender. That one might come straight back. Sarong takes a beauty. In no hurry here. Clever kick. McCluggage, dangerous to leave on his own. Kicks to space. Foot race on. Who can get there first? He's lost it. Hill, he's carried it over the line.
WA have been too inconsistent with their intensity today, and that's not going to get it done against a good side.
Gawn is giving him a bath. Merritt. Dacos. He's been accosted. Just had to get it out. He's struggled to make an impact to this point. O'Meara. What's he got on offer? His field kicking is normally first rate. Wiedering takes an excellent grab. And they're away. They've opened them up here. Penetrating ball. That's generous, and this could hurt the other way. Warner, time to measure the kick. It's a bad mistake. They're playing with purpose and poise. Smith works hard to present. Just has to hit a target. Taylor thwarts them again. He doesn't waste many. O'Meara all alone in the centre square. Barris can keep it moving. Picking their way through. Well played. Looking to peg one back. Battle. That's confidence for you. Not going with the spoil. He's generally a good kick. Not sure what the idea was there. Cameron has got loose. Can he finish it off?
This is what he gets paid to do, kick these goals.
He hasn't kicked a goal today, and he still hasn't.
They were never going to win the match, but the scoreboard would be looking much more respectable if they'd kick straight.
Sinclair brings it back in. He would have fancied his chances from there. Wiedering, Gunston getting their handball game going. Gawn, McCluggage with a clean pickup. Throws it on the boot. Baker ensures that 4-8 will come to nothing. Searching kick. Stewart making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Hogan falls at his back. That'll be a free. The Blues guarding the corridor. Rivers, whatever he's suffering from, it's not leather poisoning. They're breaking down across half forward. Wiedering out of the congestion. They've put themselves under pressure. Inside 50 with the kick. Dacos had the presence of mind to get to the dangerous spot. WA might need plan B soon. Richards had his name written all over it. What's he got on offer? Gives it everything. Smith continues to rule the skies.
Nothing better than to convert a big contested mark into a goal.
Hasn't got hold of that one. It'll be a behind.
Not a gimme goal, but probably should have been kicked nevertheless.
The Blues were never really threatened. It was a workmanlike performance from them.
What are the main takeaways from that one, Half?
The Blues were the better team for most of the day, and their contest work is certainly in better shape than their oppositions. They're an interesting watch this year because they really could do anything on their day, but can they find that all-important